Question.
The anti-homosexuality law in Uganda. Can you call out against MPs who voted for this bill, which is now a law that is discriminating our people?
Taylor asked about the law issue. This problematic brother of mine, is interesting. I like people that challenge me because I don't like yes men.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I like people that challenge me because that's when we're going to have a fair balance. I understand that, yes, there's some areas of dissatisfaction with the leader of opposition, but it's also true that he has done some good work. I mean, each one of us here have our undertones.
Yes.
And dealing with the dictatorship, if they don't compromise you, they will make it appear like they compromise you.
Yes.
And the late president of Uganda, Dr. Milton Obote, said, it is not what is true that matters, but what appears to be true.
To be true, yeah.
So, I am the one that appointed the leader of opposition. So while he takes the blame, I want to share with them as well. And I will say, because it's our plan.
Yeah!
I trust you.
But I will not forget to be thankful for the good work that the Right Honorable Matthias Mpuga has done for Uganda. I always want to thank people first.
More good than bad.
And then blame them later. In fact, I want to thank them publicly and then blame them privately.
Yeah.
Because as we speak now, Honorable Mpuga is a representation of our strength and our weakness, of our good and our bad. So that, like I said, requires money. Jamil. Yes. Jamil asked me about the LGBT issue. The World Bank suspended loans to Uganda recently. I was leading the charge demanding the international community to revise this relationship with Uganda, to slap sanctions to Uganda, and telling them that when Robert Mugabe did to the Zimbabweans what Museveni has done to Uganda was sanctioned. When Gaddafi, Taylor, your fellow Taylor from Liberia, Saddam, when they did what Museveni did, or even less, they were sanctioned. How come then that Museveni is not being sanctioned? When he's having gross human rights violations in Uganda. We have cried for this for the longest time, even before I got into practical politics, but nothing has been changed. When they passed the anti-gay law in Uganda, boom, sanctions. It made me question, why we are happy that sanctions are being slapped on General Museveni, but we still ask, we still question the selective observation of human rights in Africa.
That's what I've been saying. They are not looking at us.
And what am I saying is, in 2009, Museveni massacred people on the Kayunga protest when we blocked Kabaka from accessing his territory in Kayunga. Museveni massacred people. We didn't see one sanction.
Nothing.
Yes.
In 2014, Museveni passed the anti-gay bill, part 1. That was 2014. And then sanctions were slapped to Uganda. To the extent that Museveni, using his boys, Fox Odoi and Andrew Mwenda, repealed that law through court. For me, and many Ugandans, we know that Museveni is using the anti-gay bill as a way, every time he sees he has lost popularity among our people who are largely religious. They will pull out that to endear himself to the population. But not in good faith. It doesn't bring that in good faith. Because if he was bringing it in good faith, I mean, we have so many problems that need to be legislated on in Uganda. And he ignores them. But he gave that importance. So he passed it in 2014, but it was repeated later and on his directive. In 2016, 2 years later, Museveni, using a real massacred hundreds of people in Kasese, women stripped naked, tied with hands, children stripped naked, tied with hands, and then shot them point blank in their hundreds on the head. We called for sanctions, zero.
Nothing.
Among those people that were killed in Kasese, we don't know whether some were gay or not, but they were human beings.
Yeah.
Their rights.
That's my point. They are very selective.
Nothing happened.
Very selective.
In 2020, in 2 days, November 19th and November 18th, more than 150 people were killed on camera. It was shown on BBC, on CNN. Many
Police
people
driving around
reported
killing carelessly.
We called for sanctions because that was gross violation of human rights. We want to believe that the right to life is a fundamental human right.
Yes.
But it is the right. We called for sanctions apart from a few statements that were brought up. Nothing happened. You know? In 2021, January 14, Museveni planned and rigged the election. He blocked United States election observers. He blocked European election observers. He rigged the election. Even the United States Foreign Department issued a statement dismissing those elections. They were not free and fair. The EU did the same. Guess what? Those were only statements, but only a few months later, billions were poured in.
Yeah.
To help Museveni continue doing the same. Say what values bring us together with the international community. Now in 2023, Museveni brought the anti-gay bill, part 2. Yes. And like I said, he uses it for politics. He uses it when he has nothing anymore to say. Because he has nothing to discredit me. He will either say I am a tribalist because he thinks it's a curse to be in Uganda. I don't agree. If he does not use tribalism, he's going to say we are agents of the rights of colonials. If he does not say that, he's going to say we are agents of homosexuals, etc. So he brought that bill, targeting, among others, the opposition. Because it's one of the things he wants to use. I mean, when you come to America, it's very easy to say, oh, you're from America, where there are homosexuals. Now you have been dealing with them. And in that law, you can be in prison. And you can be in prison and it will stop you from challenging them. So you brought it. And then, boom! The world explodes.
If they were not.
Boom! They get serious. I said it one time, tell her don't stop filming. Continue filming me because I want the world to hear my words.
Yes! Yes! We want his questions answered. We want his questions answered.
That in Africa, only gay rights are human rights. You know, as a matter of fact, in the selective observation of human rights, the African people will even start to question. They say, what are you pushing? What agenda are you driving? So you mean in Africa, to be considered as a person of human rights, you have to be gay? The people that were massacred in the November massacre, we don't know whether there were some of them among them. So we believe that all human rights are human rights and all human. The international community must stop the hypocrisy of selective observation of human